Hi guys, welcome back. This is Eric Lowe from Swordwind Historical Swordsmanship, and today we're going to be running down the Bolognese guards for the sword in two hands as Swordwind uses them in our classes. There are about four major 16th century Bolognese sources, and each of these authors has a very, very slightly different view on the way guards should be held. If you're studying a particular author, of course we encourage people to pay attention to the nuances in that author's guard system. But when we are kind of doing a general Bolognese class, these are the guards as we use them. For the rest of this video, I'm gonna do my best to kind of cut down on me talking to just demonstrate what the guards are and give a brief explanation. Starting in the lower right, we have Coda Longa Stretta. My right foot is forward, my hands are down towards my knee, slightly to the outside of my silhouette, and my point is forward so that it covers my right arm. If I take a step back and very slightly raise my point towards my opponent's face, then I am in Coda Longa Alta. If I have my point down to the ground, but still centered on my torso, then I am in Coda Longa Larga. And if I have my point to the rear, then I am in Coda Longa Distesa. I'll show those from the side. Coda Longa Stretta, Coda Longa Alta, Coda Longa Larga, and Coda Longa Distesa. On the left side, with my right foot forward, or rather turned towards my left side, you'll see that in all of these guards that follow, my hands are going to be centered with my body, and my blade is going to be angled slightly to my right so that it covers, it covers my right arm. And but you'll notice that my sword is not so far outside my silhouette as it was in Coda Longa. With my right foot forward, sword on my left side like this, point forward and covering my right arm, I am in Porta di Ferro Stretta. If I raise my point a little bit, then I am in Porta di Ferro Alta. If I lower my point, I am in Porta di Ferro Larga. If I do the exact same guards, but with my left foot forward, then I am in Cinghiale Porta di Ferro Stretta, Cinghiale Porta di Ferro Alta, and Cinghiale Porta di Ferro Larga. I'll show those from the side. Porta di Ferro Stretta, Porta di Ferro Alta, Porta di Ferro Larga, Cinghiale Porta di Ferro Stretta, Cinghiale Porta di Ferro Alta, and Cinghiale Porta di Ferro Larga. If my hands are high over my head, then, or rather my hands are forward, somewhat to my right, the blade is angled up and to my left so that the strong of my blade is over my head. I am in Guardia di testa. This is usually done with the right foot forward, but it can be done with the left. Guardia di testa. If my hands are crossed and my blade is forward, then I am in Guardia di croce. If I let my, this can be done right or left foot forward, typically done with the right. If my right foot is forward and my blade is angled down somewhat, then I am in a guard we call pecca. Left foot forward, pecca posa. Guardia di croce, pecca, pecca posa. Straight out in front of my face, Guardia di faccia. This can be done also with either foot forward. Lastly, if my sword is forward and to my left, then I am in Guardia di entrare. With the right foot forward, we call this Guardia di entrare, not in a wide stance, which is just as much of a mouthful in Italian as it is in English. With the left foot forward, Guardia di entrare in wide stance. Guardia di entrare, not in a wide stance, and in a wide stance. Those are all the principal guards that we use at Swordwind with the Bolognese two-handed sword. I hope this has been a helpful reference video for you, and we'll see you next time.